Life in nursing homes, 7 harsh truths that the elderly must face. Old age already brings many changes, but stepping into a nursing home often makes those changes feel even more real and painful. For many seniors, it's a turning point that is not easily accepted, a new chapter full of emotional, physical, and psychological challenges. Despite the presence of professional care, full facilities, and structured schedules, not everyone can easily adapt to the new environment because deep inside, every person still longs to live near their family, maintain familiar routines, and feel genuinely loved. Here are 7 difficult truths that most elderly individuals must confront when living in a nursing home. The feeling of being abandoned. When entering a nursing home, many elderly people carry with them a deep sense of being rejected or no longer needed by their families. Although this decision might come from practical reasons like the family's busy schedules, living conditions, or the senior's declining health, the feeling of being left behind is still an emotional wound that's hard to explain. It can severely impact their mental health, making them prone to isolation, low self esteem, and even prolonged depression, loneliness within a crowd. Nursing homes may gather many seniors under one roof, but that doesn't mean they automatically feel connected or understood. In reality, many still feel lonely in the crowd, unable to find someone to truly talk to or share with. The longing for family, differences in personality, and life experiences make them retreat further into their own world, even while surrounded by others. Loss of privacy. Life in a nursing home usually follows a fixed schedule and involves shared spaces, which makes it difficult for seniors to maintain the sense of privacy they once had. Sharing rooms, bathrooms, and following regulated mealtimes strip away their personal autonomy. They no longer have control over small but meaningful things like when to sleep, what to eat, or having a quiet place to rest, leading to feelings of frustration and confinement. Living in a nursing home often confronts seniors more directly with the aging process. As their health deteriorates, memory fades, and chronic illnesses increase, they may also compare themselves with others who are becoming weaker. It serves as a constant reminder that they are no longer strong or independent, making it easier to feel helpless and lose the joy of living. A cold and impersonal environment. Not all nursing homes have the conditions to create a warm, home-like environment. Many operate in a clinical, procedural manner, lacking emotional and psychological care. This makes the elderly feel like they're in a medical facility rather than a real home. They yearn for understanding, gentleness, and patience, needs that aren't always met when staff are overwhelmed or lack emotional communication skills. Anxiety about death. Witnessing the frequent passing of fellow residents makes the fear of death more immediate and real. Seniors start thinking more deeply about the end of their life, how it will happen, and who will be there. Not everyone is able to calmly accept the natural cycle of life and death. Without proper psychological support, this fear can become an emotional burden that lingers every day, increasing dependence on others. With age comes a growing inability to care for oneself, forcing seniors to depend more and more on others for daily activities. From eating and walking to personal hygiene and taking medication on time, everything requires assistance. This can make them feel like a burden, stripping away a sense of independence that once defined their identity, and often leading to feelings of shame, insecurity, and sorrow. A nursing home may be a reasonable choice in today's modern society, but it can never fully replace the emotional connection that comes from family. Seniors need more than just medical attention. They need affection, presence, and the reassurance that they are deeply loved by those closest to them. No matter where they live, the most important thing is to make sure they never feel alone in their own lives. Let them know that even if they're no longer living under the same roof, they are never forgotten.